week, Sheamus really set the tone for this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match, going after everyone with the steel chair, but getting to the man joining us here at commentary, Wade Barrett. Wade, thank you very much for joining us here tonight.
No problem, Josh. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Now, you sound happy.
Like I say, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm here to study two of my opponents from this Sunday at Money in the Bank.
Wade, what's going on, my man?
How are you doing,
You
brother?
know you're my fave five.
I'm aware of that, although I believe that Sheamus is your number one, which I frankly can't understand.
By the way, Ezekiel Jackson's his number two.
We'll talk about that later, guys. Check this out.
With Wade Barrett sitting next to us, last week you said that Cara will win this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match.
I actually said Cara have a better chance to win Money in the Bank match.
Josh, are you going to tell Mr. Barrett who I picked to win the match?
Wade, Bull actually picked you to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Can't wait to get all your opinions, Wade Barrett, about the Money in the Bank ladder match. Cara, Sheamus all set to go one-on-one for the first time ever. Next.
The unexpected moment of the week, presented by Skittles. Wrestle the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Now all of the superstars standing in this ring will be competing in SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Look at this. Oh, man, here comes Sheamus right here. Got that chair. Sheamus is clearing the ring. Oh, the rest of the Money in the Bank ladder match participants.
Opportunity by competing in SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Girl, ring the bell!
And as you noticed, Cara was able to use some of his elusiveness to avoid Sheamus last week. Wade Barrett, who is joining us here at commentary, not so successful, as all three men will be competing this Sunday in SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Cara might not make it because look what Sheamus is doing to him.
Well, we can call Cara elusive. I say he turned and ran. I tried to stay in.
Wow. Let me ask a couple things right here. Wade,
this should be good.
You know, everybody know, Josh know, Cole know I was real critical of you and the core. I always said also that you were the leader of the core. Could you clear that up for my man Cole?
The core was the biggest disaster of my entire career. I never should have entered the core. I was never equal with those three. I was clearly superior to all three of them.
So you said you were the leader of the core, right?
Absolutely not. I said we were all equal.
Okay, that's one question. Now, since losing the Intercontinental Championship, where do you go from here?
Well, I'm going to be in the Money in the Bank match. I intend to win that title and cash it in on Randy Orton.
Wow! Go ahead, Book. Keep going.
I just check it.
At least he got his microphone on his face right this week.
More importantly, what do you think about being Booker T's Fave 5?
Well, being Booker T's Fave 5 is absolutely fine. If I'm not number one, though, serious questions need to be asked about the integrity of the Fave 5.
Sheamus and Cara going one-on-one for the very first time ever. Of course,
who knows? I might have to cash in on Christian depending on the result of that matchup on Sunday.
Yeah, we shall see. That's really what it's all about. My main man right here, Sheamus, at the top of the list of my Fave 5. What I like about Sheamus is he reminds me of myself. I remember being young, 25, hungry, ambitious.
And you had red hair when you were young?
No, I didn't. But I was hungry. I wanted to be the man, and that's what Sheamus wants to be. Not saying anything about you, Wade, all right?
Booker, you were a drum major, number one. Number two, can somebody ask Wade a serious question?
Let me tell you something. I was the toughest drum major you ever seen in your life.
Wade, you will be competing this Sunday in your very first Money in the Bank ladder match. I have to ask, even though you've accomplished so much, are you nervous?
I'm not nervous whatsoever. I'm very confident in my abilities, and now I'm finally on my own with nobody hanging on my coattails. I'm confident I'm going to win that.
Do you have a strategy for the Money in the Bank ladder match?
Come on, Josh. I don't have to be a complete fool to come out here and reveal my strategy just before the match.
I didn't ask you to reveal it. I just asked you to have one.
Stupid question.
Okay, have you talked to any past winners, any guys that have competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match?
No, I'm a student of the game, though. I've studied many tapes, and I know exactly how I'm going to go about winning. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter.
Sheamus has found a way to slow down.
All right, Neither one of you guys can ask a halfway decent question.
Well, actually, why don't you ask the question then, Cole?
I could talk to him for the next 2 seconds.
What do you want to know?
Why are you guys out here then if you're not ask questions that are coherent people can understand?
Let me ask you a question, Bucker. Here's my problem with Sheamus.
This'll be good.
He's your #1, okay?
He's at the top of the list.
Why did he need a weapon to attack me last week? I fight with my fist. What's his problem? He can't fight me man on man?
You know, as far as that goes right there, you know, it's always about winning by the enemies necessary. You can't come out here thinking about, you know, your opponent. You want to beat your opponent down. You just happen to be in a bad position just last week. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, come on, Bucker, you know me, I fight fair. And if Sheamus was any kind of man, he'd fight fair too.
Come on, I saw exactly what the core was all about. You actually won the title by hook or by crook.
Booker, stop talking about the core. It's not about the core anymore. It's about Wade Barrett winning the Money in the Bank ladder match on Sunday like I predicted.
Wade was just talking about getting jumped from the backside. I was just explaining to him he did some of these same things, just like you tell me about me doing some of these same things. Is that all right, Cole?
Wade, you mentioned
no
earlier
idea
that,
what the hell you just said.
Wade, you mentioned earlier that you didn't think that Sheamus needed to come to the ring with a steel chair, but are you impressed right now with the way that Sheamus, and we haven't seen anything like this before, has truly grounded Sin Cara?
Well, that's obviously the strategy you've got to employ with Sin Cara. I mean, he flies around. If he tried anything like that with me, I'd snatch him out of the air and break his neck.
And you know what, Booker?
Yeah, what's that?
I bet you even think that Wade Barrett talks funny, don't you?
Actually, I like Wade Barrett's voice. He has actually a manly voice, unlike yourself.
What about the accent?
I like the accent. Me being, you know, a former king, spending some time with the queen, I know a little bit about that accent myself. Have you ever been a king?
No, but I was a knight.
Well, Sheamus tweaked his knee here, and I don't want to get into anything but speculate too much, but if Sheamus tweaked his knee, it's not going to bode well for his chances this Sunday in climbing a ladder. Window of opportunity open now for Sin Cara to really turn things up here.
Sin Cara better
Put away, Sheamus.
get some work done right here tonight. Rumble, young man, rumble. Come on, Sin Cara. Oh! That's what I like. I love a good fight. It's all about a good fight.
Again, the power and strength of the only Irish-born champion in WWE history shining through here. Sheamus taking over.
When you look at the demeanor of Sheamus right here, it looks like he's having a whole lot of fun just tossing Sin Cara around the ring like a little baby right now.
Wait, I can see how closely and intensely you're watching this. What are you learning between Sheamus and Sin Cara right now?
I'm learning that they're two great competitors, but quite frankly, I don't think either of them have an edge on me in this matchup on Sunday.
Wait, if you do win the Money in the Bank contract, when will you cash it in? When will you go after the World Heavyweight Championship?
What a question is that?
Once again, Josh, strategy.
He's not going to tell you. If he tells you, he's going to tell the
Wait a minute.
What a counter! What defense by Sin Cara! Sheamus is
You
down!
gotta be kidding me.
The quickness, it's just like that Sin Cara could scale a ladder this Sunday.
Let me tell you
Secure the
something.
briefcase.
Josh, Sin Cara, I think, just moved to the top of the Fave 5.
So wait a minute, so Sin Cara's #1?
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Barrett, look at some retribution from last week.
And did you notice the move that he used? The same big old kick, that road kick that Sheamus uses.
And now Wade Barrett setting up for a signature maneuver on Sheamus. Wasteland.
I'll tell you, this is going to be great for Wade Barrett's confidence going into Money in the Bank.
And Wade Barrett pointing up at what he feels will be his this Sunday. Can Wade Barrett climb the ladder, secure the briefcase with a guaranteed contract for a World Heavyweight Championship match inside?
You know what?